Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is April 3rd through 9th. Sorry, I'm adjusting my little leggies. Okay, so for your reading, we have the Eight of Pentacles, learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, finding a mentor, attention to detail, skilled at the work you love. What's interesting about this is there's a lot of energy this week for you, Taurus, about others and companionship. And I've been getting this for you for a while, which is quite interesting. Sorry, I just need to get the camera to focus, which is quite interesting for you. Um, but I feel like it's in that realm of work, community, working with others, collaborating together. So I feel like you're working on something that has to do with work with others. Okay. And then we have wide open here. This is you opening up your horizons. It's interesting because I don't feel like it's necessarily something you want to do, but it's something you have to do. You know, um, it's like you would love for things to be the way that it is. That would be fine. But you've hit some sort of block, okay, where you know how you can tell yourself, Taurus, I don't need this because I can just go this way. And it's fine. I can keep doing what it is I'm doing. Well, that didn't work. So now I feel like you have to open up your horizons and your mindset out of your comfort zone. Okay. And then we have community. Like I said, others. Okay. This is others. This is friendships. This is community. This is relationships. There's something that has to do with that in this as well. So all of these things are connected somehow. But we will see what we have for you this week, Taurus. All right. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, the Emperor, the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're taking control this week in a different way. And not an overbearing way. It's one of those things where you're looking at the situation as a whole and making a decision based on what you need to do, not trying to change everyone to fit what you think it should be, if that makes any sense. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. What did I say? The Four of Wands to me is all about collaboration. So this week, I feel like this is a good week for collaboration, for understanding, for creating community, and just learning how to sort of have a happy, cohesive sort of energy around you and situation around you. Okay. It could also be marriage. Could also be graduating from a school of sorts, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. If some of you are graduating, it's like you're putting in extra like extra time or extra work to get that degree and get out of there, you know. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like you always, Taurus, have this vision of not perfection, but of your legacy, how you want your future to be, financial stability, career, the stable things that make you happy. You have this vision. And in achieving this vision, you're starting to see that there are other factors besides what logically should be there. Okay. And this is community. This is little hiccups that come in along the way. Like little things you don't expect do come. And you do have to deal with them. Instead of seeing them as a hindrance, you can see them as a practical part of you getting there. Okay? That's what I see. I see something that you saw as a hindrance or saw as something that you just had to ignore or climb over or just deal with, and you don't care about it. You breezed past it. You're seeing that it has some sort of significance in your future. And this is definitely true with work, career, college type of things. Okay. Four of Swords. King of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely a change in mindset. And the High Priestess. Yeah, it's like you didn't see how something that wasn't on this particular blueprint of where you were going could be useful. But life has mystery to it, okay? And there are some things that we can't explain. It's like, why do I have to be friendly to have a successful business? But you do. It's just one of those things that go along with it, for customers, for customer service, for camaraderie in the workplace, all of those things. So I feel like something, like I said, that didn't seem important to the bigger picture is really important. And you're mature enough to see that you can't just push it away or just ignore it. It's like a part of the situation. So that's what I see you waking up to that, and I see you utilizing that knowledge that you have now. So advice, yeah, the advice is that this could definitely, if you change the direction that you're going in or that you were in the past, things are going to change for the better. So where you were feeling blockages or a loss, or you're like, oh my God, how can I heal this? How can I fix this? Or something bad happened, like a big blow up maybe, you can fix that by just picking up on this little information that you just learned here. Okay, that the little things do matter. That you don't think were going to matter, they do matter in their way. Okay. So then we have the Devil, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. This is about being closed off. I see that you're seeing that you being closed off or closed minded. It's like you're realizing that that's a thing that you are sometimes. It's like closed minded or stubborn. You're realizing that. And you also know why you're like that. And you also know why it's hindering you or not helping you in, I'm going to say, relationships. And I feel like it's because there's too many obstacles. You're noticing too many obstacles with a person, or too many challenges, too many mishaps, too much disappointment, too much frustration. Every time you try to get things in line or control things. So I feel like you're giving more breathing room. Instead of trying to control things. It's like you need to do that this week. Social media influences, selfishness and greed, escaping reality, and selfish desires. Yeah, some of you may have been listening to a podcast or watching some sort of TikTok videos that have poisoned your mind of how relationships or how success works. But it's different for different people, and everyone's situation is different. Okay, so you just have to find out what fits you. And I feel like you being in the mindset of this is what I need, so this is what I need everybody to be in line with is not the right way to do things. Like you have to involve others if you want things to be successful when other people are involved, like in a community setting or in a relationship. So I feel like whoever has been like, it almost feels like, Taurus, that people have been kind of running away from you. And I don't want to say running away from you, but like not talking to you or maybe ignoring you or not giving you the same type of treatment. And I feel like you notice that, right? It's like they can't deal with the pushiness or the controllingness that you have been kind of um, giving off. And you're starting to see that, and I feel like you want that to change. I don't feel, Taurus, like you want to keep it that way. That wasn't your intentions. And I always say this to you. I've been saying this to you for weeks, that it's like your intentions aren't being seen because of the way you're approaching it. But I feel like you're seeing it now. Like it's coming to a head at this point. Yeah, you just want comfortability. You want happiness. You just want to be happy. You want things to work out, but you're seeing that happiness also, it's kind of relative. you know it's not, happiness is not just one thing or one particular way. So you've noticed that, I feel like in this pursuit of perfection, I'm going to call it that you forgot about like emotions and feelings and connecting and things like that. And I feel like this little change in you really does open up a better situation. This is better um, relationships with coworkers, with relationships with family, friends, and things like that. Okay. So we have Page of Wands, Hierophant, and the Five of Swords all in reverse. Yeah. Um this is you not connecting with people in your life. We're going to continue on this journey, I see. This is you like not connecting with people in your life. Um ooh. So this is the thing. There's a sense of loneliness in this card for some reason that I'm getting from it. So it's like not connecting with others, and trying to push people like into your vision, but creating a sense of loneliness because people are kind of traveling away from you because it's a little bit too much for them. Um, but I see you having a hard time with the Hierophant in reverse with things not being in a particular order. Um, that's another struggle that you're having. But again, with the Five of Swords, you have to pick and choose your battles. And again, everyone is different. There's compromise, there's negotiation, there's working between people. And I feel like you're understanding that, but it had to hit you in a way where you felt kind of outside of the loop. And once you felt outside of the loop, you were like, wait, this wasn't supposed to happen. People were supposed to follow me. You know? I feel like things started to change. Yeah. See, nothing is the matter with having high standards, but I feel like the standards were so high that people you know, couldn't connect with what it is that you were trying to make happen. Um, I feel like you need connection, whether you want to admit it or not, you do. You definitely got the message when people started to kind of break off friendships with you. There could be, this is specific, but there could be like a soulmate that you work with or is in your work sphere that stopped talking to you. And you were like, wait, that's how I know something is really going on. That's how I know I'm being too forceful or out of sorts, because this person is like my person, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a person that you're with. But that's what it feels like. It feels like there was one significant person where there was a change and you were like, okay, let me take a step back. Yeah, I feel like you didn't consider this other person's boundaries or something like that, in some sort of action that you took or something that you said. Yeah, I feel like you just want to get that sense of comfortability back, which means that you got to step back a little bit on the like controlling sort of privileged, I guess you want to say, energy. Okay, let me get some advice for this. My readings have been weirdly specific today. Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Ooh, what you're learning right now, Taurus, is that if you don't give to relationships, friendships, co-workerships, things like that, you're going to get, if you give negativity, you're going to get negativity back. If you give positivity, you'll give positivity back. That's what this is. Yeah. So this with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is like, watch what energy you're giving out, because that's the energy that you're working on. If you're giving out negativity and yelling and condescending energy, that's what you're going to get back. That's what you're working with. Okay. If you give out positivity, constructive criticism, things like that, that's what you're going to get back. Okay. So also know that criticism is coming up. So criticism is not always bad. Okay. Sometimes you have to get it too. Okay. Yeah. All of it is through love. So when you give criticism, it's through love, right? It's through care. So when you receive it, it's through love. It's through care. Okay. So keep it that way and don't think, who is this person to tell me? Who are you to tell them? Okay, just throwing that out there. But if not the people closest to you, who would get you in order, right? So I love you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.